Hello, Blue Jays. My name is Caitlin Feldmann, and I am a business career advisor in the John P. Fahey Career Center here at Creighton University. Today, we have a quick video for you on how to update your resume in case maybe you had an experiential learning opportunity like an internship, shadowing, clinical experiences, or maybe even an education abroad experience that got cut short or was canceled due to the pandemic. And there are a couple different ways that you can still use this in your documents, in your resumes, LinkedIn profiles, Handshake profiles, and we wanted to show you a couple quick ways that you can do that, as well as some other ways that you can continue to develop some skills and boost up that resume for over the summer. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all, and we'll talk through a couple of these different opportunities. So the first thing that we'll look at here is how to update and add these different experiences to your resume if this is something that was canceled or maybe postponed, even maybe rescinded due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Lots of different ways to do this, but we'll just go through a quick, easy way to do it today, and we'll use my resume as an example. Let's say that I was going to have an EDGE internship maybe in the Career Center over the summer and that got canceled. It's important to still put these things onto your resume, especially if you were hired for a job, if you had secured a shadowing or clinical experience, if you were on a study abroad trip or were planning to go. You still should showcase that you were able to achieve this goal or achieve this opportunity, whatever it may be. That's important. It shows that you took initiative, that you were out there, you were hired, you were selected for something really exciting, but because of the pandemic, it was canceled. An easy way to do this is just following the normal structure we would recommend from our resume and cover letter manual, which we'll look at in just a moment, but adding something as simple as the position that you were going to be in. Maybe it was an EDGE intern, maybe it was in the Career Center at Creighton. We maybe would put that it was going to happen over the summer. We'll make sure to do our formatting to make sure it matches where it's supposed to be. And maybe we would put that it was at Creighton University. Following the formatting I already have here, I'm going to put this into italics. And here's where then we would look at what some other, usually we would write some bullet points, right? We'd talk about the skills that we were going to gain in this experience. Now you may still have a couple of bullet points or some detailed descriptions from the experience that you're going to have. You can certainly detail those if you want to. It's a little harder for you to talk about those experiences when you didn't get to have them. So what we would encourage is either one bullet point here or something just behind this information here, that simple line that just says canceled, or maybe it's rescinded, or maybe it's postponed due to COVID-19 or pandemic or whatever you want to detail it in there as. This is a great sign then we can showcase to employers, to future professional schools, whatever it might be, that you had this experience secured and you were unable to achieve it. The same thing can happen with an education abroad experience. I believe I have one down here somewhere if we look at my education. Well, maybe it's somewhere. There we go. So maybe here where I have my education abroad experience when I was in Spain, maybe instead of putting the semester here, I would just put canceled or postponed. Maybe it's ended early due to COVID-19. Any place that you could put that in there would be just fine. So if you have questions on how to format that, keep in mind that the Career Center is open over the summer. We are happy to help you with these resume modifications and how to talk about these experiences that you maybe didn't get to have. So please reach out. You can schedule an appointment with us via Handshake. You can reach out to the Career Center via phone and email, and we'll put that information at the end of this video. The next thing that we can talk about is other ways to showcase some great experiences that you have, even if maybe the experience you were hoping for this spring or this summer wasn't able to actually be fulfilled. There are plenty of different ways that we can showcase things on your resume that you maybe haven't thought about before as a true experience. This is our resume and cover letter manual. It's right on our homepage of our website. I can show you that right here. When you get to our homepage for the John P. Fahey Career Center, right over here on the right-hand side, you can see the resume and cover letter manual. When you click into that, you can see all sorts of different resources when it comes to resumes and cover letters. But one thing I want to showcase today is an example that we have here in our first resume example that showcases a course that was actually used to describe an experience. We often think of these experiences as something that needs to be a paid work or internship type experiences, or maybe for like our health related students, like a CNA job they were actually in. But really any experience here that might be a work experience, volunteer experience, shadowing, shadowing, interning, anything that it might be, even if it wasn't something you were paid to do, is something that gives you transferable skills. And that's really what employers and different opportunities want to see, are the skills that you can bring to their position. So if we zoom in here, you'll see in this example that we have the student using a journalism class actually as an experience that they may have had. So especially in this time of the pandemic, there maybe have been these missed opportunities. Totally fine to use a course that you may have been in, a project that you've done. You can see here that this is a feature story that the student did on Father Hendrickson. That's a great way to describe some different ways that you've developed some skills, that you've perfected some of these different talents that you have in a way that's a little bit different than maybe our traditional experiences that we've seen. The same thing can happen with our skills section. Right now, what we'll talk about here at the end is ways that you can continue to improve your skills over the summer, even if an in-person experience is not possible. Different types of skills, certifications, experiences. You'll see in this example here, some proficiency in SAP, some different software experiences. Those are great ways for you to be able to feature some skills as well. It's not impossible either for you to use some of these skills that you may have gained in different ways. Bring those up to this experience section. Let people see that those are some things that you have done, especially if they're outside of the classroom. That can be very impressive for potential employers or organizations, that you've gone out of your way to get some more of these experiences beyond the classroom. Again, if you've got questions here, please let us know. We're always happy and available to answer those questions via email or through appointments as well. The last thing that I'll leave you with today, as far as getting some more experiences over the summer that maybe you haven't thought about before, especially in this crazy time of the pandemic, is looking at some different online skills certifications or opportunities that are available to a lot of them free for students to use. So you'll see here on our homepage, we have this new tab for COVID-19 career resources. When you click into this, it's going to showcase a little bit of some different opportunities that we have. Some good reminders, right, that we do have virtual career advising. Many of you already taken advantage of this opportunity, that we have advisors ready to do Zoom and phone appointments with you. They've been working well. We hope that students will continue to utilize those. You can schedule them via handshake just like normal. We also have a good library of our recorded presentations. You might have questions on some of these topics, like job searching in a pandemic, navigating this new abnormal. This is a great one, especially that's got some recruiters and some employers on it, so some good perspective from them as well, all available for you all via our YouTube channel. Again, I mentioned that we do our document reviews still, lots of online resources just like we've looked at. And then if you do have a question, reach out, email us, and give us a phone call. But the other thing that we have linked here is our COVID-19 career resources. This is a Google Doc that we've been updating as we get new information. Our resources have kind of slowed a little bit now that we're getting into the summer. We're a little bit more prepared for some of these ideas, but a couple different resources here on employers that are still hiring, remote and freelance jobs, remote internships, different resources to learn more. And then this one that I'll kind of focus on here at the end is ways that you can add some of those certifications and different skills to your resume. Lots of thinking outside the box here, different ways that we might be gaining experiences over the summer, including some of these remote freelance jobs and internships. Virtual internships are still wonderful experiences. It might not feel the same as maybe some of those experiences you were expecting, but same as if you were going to detail something that you started to do without having it actually fulfilled through the pandemic, you could put behind here, let's say that rather than this being canceled, let's say that I was able to do this internship virtually. All you'd have to do back here, Edge Intern, all you could do right here is just say virtual. That's all you need to do, is just donate that or indicate that it was virtual, talk a little bit about the virtual experiences, and that opens up an opportunity for you to talk a little bit more about how you were able to still communicate, get work done effectively in a virtual environment. Some great skills that employers are looking for. Okay, we'll pop back over here. One that I would like to showcase today is this 8 certifications to add to your resume. And again, this is just on our website. You can get to it very easily from the Career Center webpage. And as this loads, we'll see a couple different certifications that are available to students. And some of these may be up your alley, some of them may not. Again, if you are feeling like you want to engage in some of these, but you're not seeing something that is exactly a fit for you, reach out to our office. We'd love to help find some things that are helpful for you. But again, a lot of things here that, maybe we've heard about before, but others maybe that we haven't, things that might be helpful. And you'll see some recognizable names. LinkedIn has quite a few learning certifications that are available. Google is on this list, Amazon. all sorts of different organizations, and many of which who are happy to offer some of these opportunities to students who may have lost those internships for a lower cost or for free. So great things to look through. JobScan, this blog is also a great place to look, so another great resource for you. But I think we'll end it there for today. Just a quick little update for you all. Again, as you have other questions, again, I can't iterate it enough, reach out to our office. We're here to help and support you throughout the summer. And we hope to see you all on campus in person in the fall as soon as possible. Stay safe and stay healthy, Blue Jays, and we're here to help you. Bye.